Hi everyone, welcome for this new video. I'm Elloa, I'm a content creator on YouTube and on Twitch, and this is the May recap. And yes, I know we are very late at the moment I'm recording this video. It's the 9th of June already. I'm so sorry, but May was really packed with a lot of events, a lot of action, and ended with Twitchcon. So I literally did not have the time to prepare this video before to leave for Twitchcon. And after Twitchcon, well, the week has been packed as well. I didn't have 5 minutes to record this video. So look at this awesome barbarian. You see that barbarian? Yeah, that's a barbarian. Look at that power. I'm sliding through the enemies. I love this. So May was a very exciting month, and we started right away with a weekend for Diablo 4. I had promised my community to dedicate a full event for Diablo 4 when the new season, the season 8, were releasing. So we could all start new character on the seasonal server and start leveling fresh. It is also the occasion for me to play with players that are not interested in World of Warcraft, and playing Diablo 4 is the only occasion for me to play with them, for example Reaper. I started the first day by making a barbarian. I did try the barbarian back in the beta and I really enjoyed it, and I was expecting to enjoy the barbarian again. And actually I did, but I was not entirely satisfied. So at the end of the day, I secretly created a Spiritborn and tried it out. And I discovered that I had so much more fun with the Spiritborn than the Barbarian. It was actually more of the gameplay that I was hoping to get with the Barbarian. Fast-paced, dynamic, nice movements, feeling impactful. And the spell effects were so beautiful. I also like the lore related to the animals and the elements. So I always enjoy that. So it really fits me well. And it, has a kind of spiritual vibe as well. So I played my new Spiritborn and we had so much fun. It was very simple. We were just leveling, taking our time in the highest difficulty we could obtain at that time. So it depended on our level, obviously, but doing nothing special, just going into dungeon, freeholds, world event, whatever we can find. And I don't even remember what the actual seasonal things were beside the power. It was at the beginning of May, and the beginning of May feel like 10 years ago, so I barely remember what we exactly did in Diablo 4, beside the fact that it was very fun and I really enjoyed my Spiritborn. Let's see what this guy is doing. Ooh, I like it. That was very nice. Next very important event is the Starship Legacy event. So it was a series of events organized by Starship, and I was hosting a lot of those events on my stream, sometimes co-hosting with another Starship member. So the idea was to create level 30 character frozen, so you could not go beyond level 30, to tackle into classic endgame content, but on the retail server. So if you wanted to be an evoker and kill Ragnaros, you could do it on the retail server. So a very fun idea. To prepare for that event, I decided to level up a new character. I decided for a high mountain druid to play with my community and level up together. Unfortunately, I only had 2 members that were actually interested in leveling up together, so it felt a little bit like my effort that week were not very fruitful. That being said, the events themselves were really fun. We started up by a race, the famous level 1 Night Elf race through wetland to reach the gates of Ironforge. That was really fun and the atmosphere was good. I was co-hosting this event with Eldrasin, which is a very nice co-host. It was a very perfect duo, I think. Next, I had a whole day to level up through Time Walking Dungeon, and that's where I learned that if your level 30 frozen character is teaming up with leveling character, those people in your party don't gain any experience. The experience is frozen for them too, which is very counterproductive, so I had to create a new character to play with them. I made Earthen Paladin. Another very fun event was the Guru Bashi Smash. So we had several teams of people fighting in the middle of the arena just for fun, of course. It was really chaotic, very fun. We really enjoyed ourselves. And after that, we had 3 horse races through all of Eastern Kingdom. It was really fun to see people losing themselves, trying to find strategy, taking shortcut, getting lost, falling into the lava, whatever. It was really hilarious. I think we really had a good time. And I was co-hosting with Paige from Starship. She's an absolute wonder, very funny person, so it was a perfect event, especially with her. The atmosphere was really good. Then we had the red. We of course played through Molten Core, Blackwind Lair, and we tried Anqui Rush 40, but we were a very small team, and Anqui Rush 40 is still pretty rough. There's some tactic we were not able to defeat. So it was quite interesting to see that even with our overpowered level 30 frozen character facing this old red, we actually had to do some strategy, and at some point we found ourselves blocked because we didn't have enough people. I think it's a very good idea from Starship to organize those type of legacy event. I just wish there would be more people interested to join. It requires very little effort to participate. You just need the level 30 frozen character. You need very little equipment because you are overpowered even when you pay attention to the equipment you're wearing or anything else. And this really gives us the occasion of doing all content while having a little bit the feeling of continuing to face a challenge, and also to experience race class combo that you didn't have during the classic period.
Gear is a crutch, it's fine. Okay.
Oh, because we're not in the same guild, the mail is gonna take an hour.
Yeah.
I rolled the frost.
True.
Let's go.
I need to stand.
Up on the stairs.
Oh no, it's a wife. Oh no.
I had a friend with that pull.
We are able to go out for a body
ass pulled over here, come on now.
I'm gonna blame Kaito.
Every Tuesday and Thursday evening, you can follow my progression through Mythic Raiding with my team Kronos in Starship. So Starship have several raiding team. We have currently 5. We are working to prepare a few of them for next expansion. So we might reach even 7 to 8 raiding team, which is quite crazy when you think about it. In any case, I am in Team Kronos, and this is a team that is dedicated to try Mythic. So it's a kind of a first step into Mythic. We are not trying to have cutting edge. We just want to do Mythic Raiding and to see how it goes. So serious, but not too hardcore. And this month we killed 2 new Mythic boss. Rick Reverb, which took us quite some time. I think we had more than 80 pull on that boss. Styx Bunjunker is probably my favorite encounter through the whole game. I have so much fun on that fight. It's really hilarious to roll on your ball and to have to kill the hyena, avoid the bomb crabs, try to interrupt those sneaky caster, and then destroy the big bomb just in time, while at the same time healing the red, doing your stuff, avoiding the damage, don't burn the trash, all that kind of stuff. I think it's a very, very well thought fight, and in Mythic it is really fun. I think it's very enjoyable. It's also the first fight for which I had to install an add-on. So there it is, guys. I have installed an add-on. Me. That is pretty much against add-on. I have installed an add-on, but I didn't want it to be a pain in the butt for my guild. So here we go. Oh yeah! Nice! Finally! In May, it was also the occasion to try the new content that World of Warcraft released, the Nightfall event and the Horrific Vision. While not completely revolutionary, it's a nice little activity to do to break the routine and to do something else. I enjoy the Nightfall event because sometimes I just want to do easy content. In between Mythic Plus and Mythic Raiding, just killing some mobs, doing some world quests, participating to an event like that. It's pretty fun. And then I had a goal. I wanted the mailbox. I got the mailbox. My mailbox is super cute. The week before TwitchCon, I did not want to tackle into too difficult content, so I gave up on Mythic Plus. I was just doing my Mythic Raiding with my guild, and the rest of the time I just took it easy, and I decided to continue the story with my Goblin Shaman. And I really love my Goblin Shaman. First, she's a Goblin, she's super cute. I love the background story about her, where she's an ecological Goblin, super fun. But Elemental Shaman is really fun. It's a very pleasurable spec. It's just too bad that people don't need DPS. It's very difficult to do content as a DPSer because no one cares. And so I cannot become a better DPS. So right now I'm a mediocre DPS. And it seems that I will always stay a mediocre DPS because I don't really have room or place to train myself and to become better. Anyway, I just did some chill content, some chill stories. Now I'm in the Undermine with her, and I will be doing Goblin stuff with my Goblin in Undermine. Chill. Really nice. What's going on here?
Back off! This job is mine. I paid good bribes for it.
Oh no! What's happening? An elemental is killing this poor goblin! Oh!
Never get to meet the big boss!
There we go. Now let's get to TwitchCon. So first of all, I really wanted to get ready for TwitchCon. I wanted to prepare myself properly and be able to take, the best advantage of such an event. It's once a year, it's kind of costly, it takes some time, and it's the great occasion to show what you're doing, to show your work, and to meet new people, and maybe have some other opportunities in future for growing your stream and your content. So I tried to prepare myself, but as usual, I was late, I felt overwhelmed, blah blah blah, you know how it is. So to prepare myself, I had a conversation with Gemini. I asked Gemini to summary and analyze my internet trace for 20 years. And it was quite interesting for what is seen on the internet about me at the moment. So it seems that I have done quite a good job. And beside the fact that there's not a lot of people knowing me yet, what I have transferred as message is what I wanted to transfer. So people are perceiving me as a humanist, as someone taking care of ecological cause, playing MMORPG, working with communities, etc. This is exactly the message I want to spread and the type of content that I want to create. This gives me the idea of making a website and a media kit that I will be able to showcase to the people that I met in TwitchCon. Instead of having business card, I had a QR code. That QR code gives direct access to my website, and on my website there was the PDF of my media kit. And I took a long time to work on that. I really dived deep into the content that I wanted to create, how I wanted to introduce myself, which in turn allowed me to clarify my mind related to where I want to go in future with this channel, with my Twitch, with my content in general. So very insightful. But let's speak about TwitchCon itself. First of all, I went with my sister. And my sister, it was the very first time I traveled with her since we were kids. So it was really nice from a family point of view to be traveling with my sister, to talk together all along the travel, to spend a lot of time together, and then to do separate things. So we did our own things, but it was really good to be able to share with her my passion for Twitch and see her developing her passion for Twitch. So that was very, very brilliant. So if you want to follow my sister, I will give you all information below. She's actually in the process of creating her actual show, the Panda Show, which is in French, and we have talked about that a few episodes ago. and she will do that internationally as well. That's one of her plans. So it's going to be very interesting.
Yes, it is.
So what do you think about TwitchCon? Is it a nice experience for you?
No, it's very bad. Don't come, never. A lot of bad person. No, I am guilty. No, it's a very great place, and if you want to learn something and do another turn in your life, it's be the perfect place to be, because we have a chance to talk with huge people, huge streamer and huge professional. We can ask a lot of questions and get a lot of answer and do a lot of questions for yourself. So it's very, very interesting.
TwitchCon is the occasion of meeting friends. Once again, I met plenty of friends in the partner party. I talked with a lot of different people. I had 5 minutes head-to-head chat with Ariana, which was really good to catch up, because those days we were very busy and we cannot really spend so much time together. But it was really nice to be able to talk with her once again. And then with all the other friends that I met at TwitchCon. I am so full of friendship and of love when I'm in TwitchCon. It is really amazing to meet all those people once a year, to be able to give a hug, to have a chat, and to see them again year after years. And we're building the connection deeper, even too. We cannot always keep up during the years because we are doing different stream and we're taking care of different community. But still, it's really awesome to meet all those friends and then meet new people. And on that regard, TwitchCon has organized something super fun, both for affiliate, but it was a separate event, and for partner. So in the partner launch, we had speed dating or speed networking, which was super fun. So we were to sit in front of an unknown partner, and we had 3 minutes to present ourselves and to discuss a little bit. It was hilarious, it was fun, and all the people I had facing me were awesome, and I wanted to get to know them better. So now I have a pile of names and of people to visit. I still have not done that, but really awesome people. It's amazing to see the variety of content that you find on Twitch. It is not just about gaming. You have all kind of streamer, all kind of content, and there's plenty of things that are worth it to discover. Of course, TwitchCon is also the occasion of meeting the friend of my community. So this year, not a lot of people could come, but Smartbone traveled from Boston all the way to Rotterdam, and so we spent quite some time together. It was really nice. I met also Azaleane and Sprout the Healer. We spent quite a big deal of time together. We had some dinner after the TwitchCon event. It was pretty cool. So overall, it was a very, very nice TwitchCon. Oh, guys, you wanted to know Smartbone? Here's Smartbone. Hello, Smartbone.
How you doing, everybody?
Yeah, this is Sprout the Healer.
Hello.
Hi, Sprout. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Yes. Kappabutt. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? Good. It's really nice to see you again. Me too. So, guys, this is Shoxy. She's the World of Warcraft streamer that we're raiding time to time. And Jean.
Hello.
Yeah, they're very often streaming together. Yeah. So, now, the TwitchCon itself was super packed with activity. It was crazy. It was also the 10 years of TwitchCon. So there was so many different panels. The booth was really large. There was a lot of activity. You had D&D games. You had Legos. You had a Bob Ross painting atelier. Was the actual Bob Ross certified teacher that came all the way from America to teach a Bob Ross painting. There was so many different things. And then, really interestingly, you had so much workshop discussion, Q&A session in the partner lounge. So there was so much interesting stuff in the partner lounge that I barely had the occasion of getting out of it to circulate into the main part of TwitchCon. That was really nice. But it felt like it was so condensed. You really had to choose which panel you were seeing, and I miss out some really cool stuff that I wanted to see. For example, there was a panel with the Only Fang community of World of Warcraft Hardcore that I could not see because I was busy with a Q&A with Dan Clancy, and honestly the Q&A with Dan Clancy felt more important than discussing about World of Warcraft Hardcore content. Twitchcon is the one event I don't want to miss. Every year I want to go to TwitchCon because it is very awesome to meet all other content creators, other streamers, be able to discuss about what we're going through, having discussion with people that share the same world than I, face to face, and then meeting up with the community and making new friends and being in that atmosphere of gaming, of streaming, participating to interesting panels. So definitively I am back to TwitchCon 2026, and I hope you will be too, because it will be a great occasion to meet each other and to hang out with each other. I will be participating to some other event, and something that I really want to do, as I have decided to dedicate myself to World of Warcraft, is to go to some World of Warcraft specific event and to meet the World of Warcraft community. I need to make my place and to become relevant and legitimate in the World of Warcraft content creator community. Yeah, Project Remy. What? Wait. How many? Come on. You kidding me? You are kidding me? You're just, oh my god. Like, oh. You know what I want to say? Oh my god. So, what are the plans for June? Well, June is already well started, right? So we had a fantastic birthday, but I will tell that in the next video. This 8th of June, it was my birthday, but also the second anniversary of our endeavor with Tree Nation. Tree Nation is an organization that will plant trees all through the world in different reforestation projects, and that has a very playful, very social media inspired platform, making it very easy to plant trees for citizens or big companies. And as a streamer, as a content creator, I found that Tree Nation was the perfect platform to do something useful for the planet, not just during charity events, but all year long. So every contribution on the stream, may it be subscription, BDs, donation, etc., or even Twitch points, allow us to plant tree and to grow a forest. So far, our forests have 2,264 trees and more, because we planted 6 months already, and it's very exciting to do something like that. So I want to push it further. I want to develop it to really integrate the gaming community, because I think as a content creator, as a streamer, maybe guilds, can involve themselves into that and contribute. And it's not very expensive. It doesn't take you half your salary. You can do it very little by very little, tree by tree, and taking some cheap tree in some cheap project in Africa or something. But you can contribute to make the world a better place. And reforesting the world is super important. So I want to develop that. And this is one of the missions I have put to myself for this year. So we are starting with the challenges. So these are in-game challenges, and when we succeed our in-game challenges, we are planting a tree, and it's a special tree every time. So that's a novelty for this month. This is something I will be doing in future. Another novelty is the monetization that I made a little bit more clear. So the donation goal is my freelance bill. So it might not be very fun, but it's extremely useful. So when you're freelance in Belgium, every quarter you need to pay more than 900 euro, which means that it's 300 euro per month just to be able to be freelance. So there it is. Every donation that are given will be used to pay that bill. So I kind of feel safe that I can continue to be freelance and continue to do this work, because I really, really love to be a content creator. I love to be a streamer. I love to be a YouTuber. My ambition are not to blow the house and be super famous or super rich. All I want to do is to be able to do what I do for a living without stressing too much about not being able to pay my freelance bill and my other bills as well, like my rent, etc. And voila, that's it for today. Thank you so very much, people. Thank you everyone for watching my video. I hope those little recaps are enjoyable, that you find them fun, that if you cannot participate to the stream regularly, it gives you a nice overview about the activities we are doing on Twitch and make you want to join us sometimes. You will always be welcome. And do not feel bad if it has been a while. My doors are always open in both ways, meaning that you can go and come back and go and come back as much or as little as you want. So know that you're appreciated and welcome. You guys take care of yourself, take care of your family, and I will see you next time on YouTube or on Twitch. Bye everyone.